What's up, guys? You're watching the Jimbo Slice YouTube channel. I got a really exciting day for you. I have all sorts of stuff lined up and planned for filming today. I got some DeWalt stuff later. We're going to do some drywall. I got some Milwaukee for you. I got pliers for you today. We're going to do Knipex. We got some Van pliers. That's right, you heard it, Van pliers. First things first, I got all sorts of, I went on a spending spree over the past 3 weeks, and I bought a bunch of Knipex, Knipex, however you want to say it. Great quality, high quality German pliers. These are their forerunner, the plier wrench. I also have Cobras. I got one alligator, and I got a couple other ones. I'll go over them all with you, show you what I like. What I don't like, a couple things you could use them for, and that'll get us started off for this awesome day with you guys. Alright, so what you're looking at here, these are the plier wrenches, these are Cobras, these are alligators, okay, and then these are like a duckbill plier. These, they're good for like finer electrical and electronics. There's no, it's just a totally flat plier. You notice these are a little different. These are very similar to these, but they have a little bit of etching inside of there, a little bit of grooves. I don't know if you can see. These are their comfort grip. These are the only ones I have in their comfort grip. It's a different than their dipped. These are dipped handles. These are a little bit different. These are more like their comfort grip, actually. But it's still a dipped handle. You can get, I know I've seen Cobras in the comfort grip style. Personally, I don't really care either way. It doesn't bother me. Some complaints that I've heard with their dipped handles is that they stain from like oil and whatnot. Guys, it's a tool. Tools are meant to get dirty. Tools are meant to get used. If you want your tools never to get dirty, don't use them and put them on the wall and call them art. Don't call them a tool. These are functional, working tools. So, enough of that soapbox. So let's get started off. These are the plier wrenches. Very expensive. Standalone. These are 12-inch. You can like 60, 70 bucks. Probably 40 to 50 on the 10-inch, and in the $30 to $35 range on these. I think these are 7 inches. Got these in a kit for 115 bucks. Really awesome. There's no grooves on these. Totally flat. These will replace your adjustable crescent wrenches. Okay. You push this spring in, and you can see it slides. Okay, and then it articulates, okay, very strong. You can get a very strong grip on whatever you're holding with these. A lot better than an adjustable wrench. They open up maybe half an inch. You got about half an inch of play on them. So you can adjust it where you want. Better than dialing in that crescent wrench. Okay, they're all the same, just different sizes. 7-inch. Now these are Cobras. These are your channel lock style of pliers. Channel Lock is a brand, USA made. These, you can fit hex bolts in here. They have some very sharp teeth on here, so you will damage whatever you're working with. So if you have some more delicate fittings, I suggest the plier wrenches as opposed to the Cobras here. Same thing. It's got the spring here. You can slide them up and down. And again, they open and close. I don't know. I would call that maybe 15 to 20 degrees. So you get a little bit of play. Not a huge amount of play. Now, the only difference between the Cobra and the alligator is the style of the slide. These are the only alligators I have. And the thing I notice about it immediately is I like about the alligators is how wide you can open these jaws. Okay? You see how there's no spring in there. They just freely slide back and forth. So if you really need to get around something wide, you can definitely do that. These are their cheapest, kind of their entry level plier. I think you can get a set of, like, in these sizes for around 60 to 70 bucks. Great quality. You instantly feel that amazing German engineering. The teeth are great. You get a very good grip, but again, it's going to tear anything up. Over to these, I picked these up a while ago. These have a more chrome finish to them. There's no teeth on these, as I mentioned before. It's good for gripping finer electronics like your little diodes and whatnot. These are more of an electrician style plier. These are good for gripping. You have the real wide jaws in here. You have a little bit of fine teeth, so it's not going to do a whole lot of damage to it either. Again, comfort grip, dip grip. All right. I don't really care either way. If you're working with them all day long, some guys prefer the comfort handle. Other guys prefer the dipped. Dipped are a little bit cheaper, not a whole lot. I could have got these in a comfort grip for a couple bucks more, but I don't always like that comfort grip. Sometimes it's nicer just to have the older style of the dipped handles. So the big pro on these alligators is how wide you can get the jaws. So these are the same size, so even if I slide down, look how much wider you can get that thing. Granted, how often do you really need to get that wide on something? Not very often, but it helps when you're in like an awkward angle and this is the only thing you got in your hand, and you can really get wide on it. So I know I was doing a dryer install, and it really helped to be able to get wide on these, where these you can't. So needless to say, I will be picking up a set of the alligators as well, so cover all my bases. But these are great. I love these things. Really high quality, kind of like a brushed metal finish. They don't scratch real easy. Definitely worth having in your tool bag. So I'm going to work a little with these guys. We're going to put a fitting on a finishing nailer and kind of show you how they work a little bit. Alright guys, I'm going to have a video of this later. This is a Bosch angled finishing nailer, 15 gauge. They don't come with fittings, so I have a nice swivel connect here. And we're going to use the plier wrench here to help put it on. So this is the smallest of the plier wrench. So you have to adjust it to fit the size you need. So it's nice you can get around, grip it down, twist. Same thing. And you don't really have to worry about sliding the wrench in and out, because that can be a real pain in the you-know-what. It's one thing I hate about the crescent style wrenches, is you have to constantly adjust it, slide it. You never really get a great grip on stuff. Where this, you can really hone in and get a good grip. It feels like about as in it as it wants to go. Let's try this here. There we go. But they're real nice to work with. They're really great. You can really get in, and then you really bear down on it. You get a really great grip on it. Some other pliers, you kind of lose that grip on it. You can really bear down on your fittings with this. So, highly recommend these. They're not cheap. And really on the market, I haven't really seen anything that even comes close to these in terms of what these things can do. So, thanks for watching with me, guys. We got some more coming up, more videos coming up today. So, stay tuned.